तिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वञ्चाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्नाय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरस्तिसे नमः। गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदालयै कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तद्भक्ताय नमः। भक्त्या विहीनाय अपराधलक्ष्यै चित्तास्य कामादितरङ्गमध्ये कृपामयी त्वं शरणं प्रपन्ना वृन्दे नुमस्ते चरणारविन्दे। तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विग्रहराधे तन्नय माम शरणं प्रपद्ये। नाम तो बोले तो माला तो झोला तो दे दिए तो माधव जय कुंज बिहारी। So many devotees, they tell that there are so many problems, so many problems coming. I'm not feeling well. Why? Krishna is not making problems. Any other person is not making problems. Only our independent mind, ये कथा सुने ना, माने the mind, disobedient mind always makes himself so many troubles, so many problems. So always any devotee making so much problems for themselves and not listening Gurudev, obeying Gurudev, then what Gurudev will do? Not like a magic that he will, if anyone wants to drink, but Gurudev has told that you should not drink. Why? Oh, this is a very big problem. That I cannot check up my habit. Sometimes it is very problem to follow 4 basic principles. We know that all these things are very bad things, bad habits. For yourself, your body, your mind, your senses, everything will be poisoned by these. So don't make this problem. Especially nowadays, problem to take lust. We should try to do it. As well, brahmachari or grihastha, ladies or female or male, we should try. That is why a very good method has been invented that you should be married. And we equally giving respect to each other. Not like husband should not think that my wife is like anything to be enjoyed only, like dogs, like cats, like horse, like any property. That should be given same respect as you are, and be with her or she should be with him, not changing for whole life. Otherwise, so many problems will come. If we want to be happy and to chant Krishna name without any problem, then you'll have to follow very strictly the Vedic culture. First, we should be Varnashram Dharmic. We should follow Varnashram Dharma, Indian culture. Swamiji has also told, who Swamiji? Bhaktivedanta Swamiji. And all our acharyas have said that we should follow very strictly the rules of Vedic culture and be Varnashrami. Don't disobey. Otherwise, you are creating so many problems. Anyone cannot help. Be so humble and polite to others. If you want to behave like that, you should be like that. Otherwise, bhajan will be very, very problem. So if anyhow, any luck you have come towards bhajan, try to give up all the desires which are opposite to bhakti line, devotional line, and try to take all the things which are helpful. Are it a shabda? Favorable for bhakti. And then you see that Krishna is always helping you. Otherwise he will not help. So we should not do like this. So in this case, if anything is coming on problem, so then we should try to hear the pastimes of any good bhakta. Like you heard Prahlad Maharaj. In his life he has no problem any. Never. You know, the name of Draupadi, Yudhishthir, Pandavas, there's so much problem, but they thought that these are not problems. They thought it favorable for bhakti. So they used to create all these things, troubles, to fight with anyone or anything, only that Krishna should always be free and helping. They were not suffering for them. Very favorable. So they used to make all these problems that Krishna should always be with me and we will serve him only for this. So they had no any problem. If I am going to love and affect to give and serve Krishna, then why we should do all these things? So luxurious things, so many dogs or hogs or anything, nothing. We should not make problems. Only we should try to love and Krishna in one ended. And there is no problem at all. if you are loving Krishna, and which is favorable for this, we will take all, accept all this. Nothing else, especially for devotees, female or male, those who are initiated second time, second initiation day. There should be adarsha, ideal, in humbleness, like praise, like gossip, always giving honor to others who deserve these qualities, and having no desire to be respect. I don't want. Then you see that all problems quickly solve. So we should try to go. We should try to read, to hear the life of any realized Vaishnava. Today, Madhavendrapuri, today is the birthday of Madhavendra. Disappearance, anything. And also of Acharya, Srinivasa Acarya. And also I think that here is Acharya Ratna Prabhu. He is a Ratna. What? Jewel of so many among all Acharyas. So we should try to learn all these things. I think in this stage in which we are now, it will be more favorable to read and to understand, to hear the pastimes of life sketch of such a devotee, like Haridas Thakur, like Raghunath Das Goswami, like Madhavendrapuri, like Jiva Goswami and others, Sanatana Goswami. It will be more beneficial, more beneficial, very important. And don't derail from this. If you really want, I think then you should not have any cat in your house. If coming, no harm, but you should not be attached and give your very precious love and affection to that cat or rat. Never. Never to anyone. Rup Sanatan, Madhavendrapuri has never had any cow, never a cat or dog, horse, so many things. Swamiji has any cat? He had any dog? Monkey? Never. So don't make problem. We should learn something from the life of Madhavendrapuri for beginning and to last. Always he used to love only whom? Krishna. But to whom Krishna? Whom Krishna? Only beloved of Srimati Radhika. She always knew that Krishna is not my beloved. Krishna is beloved of Srimati Radhika. And I am Kinkari of Srimati Radhika. Always happy in Srimati Radhika happiness and always unhappy in unhappiness of Srimati Radhika. So when Krishna went to Mathura, there was a big problem for Madhavendrapuri. And what that problem? She used to recite same slok as Srimati Radhika used to recite, weeping bitterly. And what slok was that? Ai Deena Dayaskarna He Mathura Nath Kada Valokyase Hridayam Lokakas. Huh? Oh, what should I do? Where should I go? Where should I go? Radhika is telling. Sati, can you tell where Shyam Sundar is now? I Deena Dayaskarna. Where has left here, where he has done, leaving me alone here in Vrindavan. I cannot survive. No eating, no drinking, nothing. Always absorbed in Krishna. Sometimes rebuking, weeping, but rebuking Krishna. Oh, you have gone to Mathura? Oh, for like you are bee. Oh, there you have been entangled with Kubja. Here, so many beautiful gopis here, leaving them, you have gone to Mathura for Kubja. Oh, Mathurana. And so Srimati Radhika is so much weeping, so much weeping. Anyone could not pacify her. So Madhavendrapuri, like his Sati, he is also weeping in the same line. Ai Dinna Dayadana He Mathurana Kada Valokyase Hridayam Tada Alokakataram Daita Brahmyati Kim Karam. What should I do now? Always like this. We should try to have aim and life of our aim and object of our life. A frame like this. A love and affection for like this. Don't distribute your solid frame, akhanda frame, to anyone in this world. Never. Anything. Not always decorating like this thing, making up 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, dressing our rooms so much. To anyone in this world, only whole our praying and love and affection should be given to in the lotus feet of Srimati Radhika or Krishna Yugal, conjugal Krishna. So from beginning, very beginning, you will have to be very careful. Otherwise, always Maya standing nearby and civil at one side hand, and our life will be in vain. So don't do. My humble request to all. If you have come to me, you should obey me and try to be like that. You know the history of Madhavendrapuri Puri? You should try to obey. Well, Bhagat Bandhav? No, what? Bhagat? He is not here? Yeah, in the back. Where? What is doing? What you are doing? Come in.
So Srila Madhavendrapuri was a pure devotee of Krishna, and he is said to be the roots of the tree of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he carried the seed conception of Braja Madhurya Prem, and he appeared before Lord Chaitanya, just as before Krishna appeared, when Lord Brahma went with the Devas and the earth personified to the shore of the milk ocean, then Krishna, or Kshirodakshaya Vishnu, indicated that Krishna would appear, but before that, his associates would appear to make way for his Leela. So similarly with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, some associates appeared before him in order to prepare for his Leela. And Part of his Leela was to taste the confidential moods of Srimati Radhika, and part was also to distribute Braja Prem, and particularly Gopi Manjari Prem. So Madhavendrapuri was sent in advance, and he carried this mood. And then this mood was bestowed upon his disciple Ishwarapuri, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in his Leela accepted Diksha from Ishwarapuri and thus inherited this same mood. Of course, it is coming from him because he is the root of it. So Madhavendrapuri was always absorbed in this state, as Srila Gurudev was saying. He was absorbed in the state of feeling himself as a Manjari maidservant of Srimati Radhika, and in this way he was wandering here and there. He had a vow that he would never beg alms from anyone. So sometimes he would go for several days without eating, and only if someone approached him and offered him something, then he would accept. Otherwise, he would never request anyone. So one time, he was wandering in Vrindavan in this state of ecstasy, always remembering Krishna, and also he always stayed alone because he did not want to come into association of others and then have to engage in mundane talks. So he would walk absorbed in chanting and remembering Krishna's Leela, and forgetting whether it was day or whether it was night or where he was going. So he was wandering in this state in Braj and hadn't eaten for perhaps 2 or 3 days. And then a beautiful young boy came to him, and he brought a pot of milk in like a clay pot, and the boy was immediately attracted his mind. So Madhavendrapuri was astonished because he is not attracted to anything in this world, always absorbed internally in meditating on Krishna. But when he saw this boy completely captivated his mind, and he was wondering, why am I so attracted to this boy? So the boy, he brought this pot of milk, and he said, "My dear sannyasi, I see that you have been fasting, so I brought this pot of milk for you." So he said, "How did you know I was fasting?" And the boy replied, "Well, the village women, they have noticed you wandering here and there and not taking anything. And in our village, we don't allow anyone to go hungry. So they have given me this pot of milk, and they have requested me to give it to you." So Madhavendrapuri accepted, and he drank the milk. And then at the next moment, the boy had disappeared, and he was not able to find him anywhere. So then he went on chanting and chanting through the night, and then at a certain point, he dozed off. Of course, even in sleeping, he's not actually sleeping like us, but always meditating on Krishna and remembering Krishna's Leela.
The milk. After the boy went, he took the milk.
Yeah.
And then you have told?
Yeah.
Very good.
So, in the dream, or in his dreams, this same boy came to him again. And then he understood that this boy was Krishna. And in the dream, Krishna said that I have been waiting for you for a long time. Because at that time, the Muslims, they were ruling India. And the Muslims, they attacked many of the temples and destroyed many of the deities. So the pujaris, they would sometimes, if they got warning that the Muslims were coming, then they would take the deity and they would hide it somewhere in order to protect it. So this pujari, he had hidden the deity of Gopal in a dense forest and then had fled for his life. So this boy Krishna, he came to Madhavendrapuri in his dream, and he said that I've been waiting a long time for you. I'm hidden in the jungle, and you please rescue me. So when Madhavendrapuri awoke from the dream, then he was actually condemning himself that, oh, this boy came to me. Krishna actually came to me directly, and I could not recognize him. So then he gathered some of the townspeople, or the village people rather, and they took knives and machetes and whatnot, and the forest was very dense, so many weeds and branches. So they cut through the vegetation, and then they dug and they found the deity of Gopal. And then Madhavendrapuri, for several days, performed a installation ceremony for Gopal. So on top of Giriraj Govardhan, on some slab of stone there, they placed the deity, and many Brahmins were called there in order to perform the yajna and the puja. And also Madhavendrapuri called for foodstuffs to be brought from all the neighboring villages. And so a great quantity of foodstuffs were prepared. And then they were also performing abhishek, bathing the deity, like we did yesterday. So this was going on for several days. But the deity of Gopal had been, for a very long time, had been buried in the earth. And of course, India is very hot, especially in the summertime. So Gopal again appeared to Madhavendrapuri in a dream. And he said that in spite of this abhishek, this bathing going on for several days, still my body is very hot. So you please go to Jagannath Puri and you get sandalwood paste. There's Malayan chandan there. It's a very famous sandalwood. So this is a very long way from Vrindavan, and at that time there was no planes or trains or anything like that. So Madhavendrapuri, he went everywhere on foot. So it was a very long journey, and there were many obstacles to face because the Muslims were ruling at the time, and there were so many different like border crossings and whatnot. So Madhavendrapuri took up this journey, and when he got to Remuna, which is not so far from Puri, there's one deity of Gopinath there. And this deity is a very famous deity, and they used to offer kheer to this deity. And this kheer was renowned all over. So Madhavendrapuri, he was thinking that if we can offer this type of kheer to Gopal, it will be very nice. So when he was thinking like that, it was as if he was desiring to sample the kheer in order to be able to prepare it in the same way. But at the same moment, he chastised himself because he considered that, oh, I am desiring to taste the kheer of Gopinath before it is even offered to him. So this is very sinful. So now I will have to fast. And he gave up his idea to taste the kheer. And he just simply went in the village and was chanting. But at night, Gopinath appeared in a dream to the pujari and said that I have hidden a pot of kheer. They offer kheer to the deity. And he said, you did not notice, but I have hidden one pot underneath my cloth. So you should go and find it there. And then after that, you should find this sannyasi, this devotee, Madhavendrapuri, and you should give it to him. So the pujari got up, washed himself, put on fresh cloth, and then went on the altar, and indeed, underneath the cloth of Gopinath was a pot of this sweet rice. So thereafter, this Gopinath became known as Kirchor Gopinath. Gopinath who stole, or the thief Gopinath, who stole sweet rice for his devotee, Madhavendrapuri. So the pujari went out afterwards and he was calling all over. And finally he found Madhavendrapuri. And then he gave him this sweet rice and he said that Gopinath has stolen this for you. You are so fortunate. You are so beloved to the Lord. So Madhavendrapuri was appreciating the mercy of the Lord, the mercy of his dear Lord. Yet at the same time, he was thinking that by the morning time, this story will be spread all over. And then so much praise will come, because people will be saying, oh, what a great devotee this person must be that Gopinath has stolen here for him. So he left that place immediately, not wanting to be praised. And he carried on with his journey. And then finally he arrived in Puri, and he got the chandan and also some camphor to mix with it. And it was very heavy. So he got two other persons to help in carrying this. Yet still they were having to do this whole journey on foot and carry it on their backs. Something like 80 kilos, I think. So as he was making his way back to Vrindavan, then Gopal again appeared to him in a dream for the third time. And he said that if you simply go to Remuna again, to Gopinath, I am none different from Gopinath, or Gopinath is none different from I. So if you go there and you prepare this sandalwood for Gopinath, then I will be completely satisfied. It will be the same as if you apply it on me. So Madhavendrapuri did this. He returned to Remuna, and of course there he could not escape the fame which was coming to him, being such a great devotee of the Lord. But the Lord also did this to show the glory of Madhavendrapuri, and also to relieve him from having to return all the way to Braj with the chandan, and also to show that he is none different. All his forms are identical to him. So I'll stop there and
you know that Madhavendrapuri was disciple of any sannyasi of Madhvacharya Sampradaya. Lakshmi Pati Tirtha. Nityananda Prabhu was also disciple of the same Lakshmi Pati Tirtha. As Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was initiated by Ishwar Puri Bharat, and he took sannyas from Ketav Bharati in Kantak Nagar. In the same way, Madhavendrapuri was originally disciple of Lakshmi Pati Tirtha. And after that, when Lakshmi Pati Tirtha passed away from this world, she wanted to take renounce order. But his Gurudev was not there. So he took sannyas from any one of Madhvacharya line, and his name was from Puri. Vishnu Puri. And he became sannyasi. Understand? So he was Madhavendrapuri. If anyone can have an argument, a doubt that if he was in Madhvacharya Sampradaya, they are all called Tirtha. But how he became Puri? Oh, also in Madhvacharya line, some Tirth and some Puri also. So he took initiation first from Lakshmi Tirth, and after he passed away, he took renounce order from Vishnu Puri. He was also a very learned person and very high class. From whom he took initiation Lakshmi Pati Tirtha. They were in line of Madhvacharya, and they were devotees of Bal Gopal. Bal Gopal, you know? Yes. And also in the same time, they used to worship Narayan as that, Lakshmi Narayan. Actually, they were worshippers of Lakshmi Narayan, but they used to worship Bal Gopal. Their all established tools are like that. Narayan. But this Puri, in the same line, he was in the line of Gopis mood, Vishnu Puri. And he has written some books, very good books, about it, in the line of Gopi Prem. So he was not Tattvavadi, who Madhavendrapuri, but he was as a Gopi mood devotee, pure devotee. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took initiation, one of the disciples of Madhavendrapuri path, that is he was Ishwar Puri path. In his last career, we see that he was always weeping. Oh Krishna, where you have been? Where you have been? Always observing this. Always weeping, crying bitterly so much. He Deva, he Daita, he Bhuvanaika Bandhu, he Krishna, he Chapala, he Karunaika Sindhu, he Nath, he Ramana, he Nayana Abhiram, ha ha Kudan Bhavita Padam. Like Srimati Radhika, these two slopes of Radhika. But in the middle time, there was none who can recite these slokas. And in the same mood like Radhika. After a long time, Madhavendrapuri became like this, like Braja Prem and Gopi. Hey Deva. Hey Deva means you are worshipable. You are so beautiful. I cannot forget you. Though you can forget us, and you have gone to Mathura, and you have so many beloved there. We are Dwalini only one. Dwalini, you know, Gopi. We are not so much beautiful as Mathura, device of Jadav. We are not so much beautiful. Not we are not so much. We have no so much quality like them. But we cannot live without you. We'll die about you. So hey Dait. Dait means beloved. You are my beloved. But why you left us and went? Why? If you are calling us to Vrindavan, I cannot go there. We cannot go there. Why? Oh, you have so many beloveds there. What is the use of our going in Mathura? There your father, mother and all are there. And you are so happy with them. We don't want to disturb you. But you are our life. Daita. So much beloved. He Deva, he Daita, he Bhuvanaika Bandhu. Then, oh, I told wrong. You are Mathuranath. Hey Mathuranath. Oh, now you are the emperor of Mathura kingdom. You have left Vrindavan. Because you used to go to cow herd without umbrella, without any shoe, nothing, without opulence wear. But now you have not become Mathuranath. So how you will remember us? Very simple Gopi. Not qualified at all. We cannot make garland like the women of Mathura, the Kishoris of Mathura. They can do so. They can serve you well, Mathurana. When you will return? Will you return? And sometimes thinking that, oh, Krishna has come, and making like this. Understand? Come. Oh, who are you? Who are you? Lalita, Vishakha, Chitra? No. And I thought, oh, you Krishna? So when you will come like this? Kada balokase. Hridayam, okay? Eternal. He Nath, he Raman, he Nainath, Hinam, ha ha, Padan, ha han. So beautiful meaning of this is love. And always remembering and always waiting. Once his one disciple came there. You know that Isar Puri Pavan, serving always with same mood as he was. Always serving in all ways. Giving Mahaprasadam, making him bath, serving him in all respects. But another sister was also disciple, Ramchandrapuri. Ramchandra. He came there and he told to him that why are you waiting uselessly? A renounced order sannyasi should not wait. He should think that I am Brahma. I am Nirvishesh Brahma. No love and affection for anyone, even for his body, nothing. He should be renounced. So why you are waiting? Then at once Madhavendrapuri told his old disciples, take him and get him out of my assembly, that bhajan kuti. I don't want to see his face again in my life. And he was driven out. And he gave heaven almost to Ishwar Purivar. You have heard that how he was renounced, that he never begged anything to anyone. He knew that Krishna will arrange everything. When Krishna took some milk in a pot and went to Govardhan, where Madhavendrapuri was always observed weeping, rolling down on the earth. And he gave, oh, my mother has seen you. You have not taken anything for 4 or 5 days, and you are hungry. But you don't beg to anyone. So my mother has sent me to give this milk to you. You should take it, and I am going to, and again I will come and I will return this pot. Madhavendrapuri was hearing, but giving no importance. But his sweet words and extending more in threefold attracted him. And said, who is this boy? In my whole life, anyone, any boy, any girl, any wife, any woman, any person had not charmed me in whole world, in my whole life. But how he is charming me? In a mood he is standing threefold. How beautiful. Though he is black, how beautiful. And how sweet words. I've never heard any sweet word like this. And he was doing like this. His eyelids were not always. And that boy turned in at once. Oh, he may know me so quickly. Oh, my mother will leave me, so I am just going and returning. And he did in such a mood that Madhavendrapuri took him in his heart. After that boy went and he was watching, chanting, but now no interest in chanting, only looking. Who was that boy? Who was that boy? Who was that guy? He went. The boy went and he was watching the way pass. So much time went, but he was always remembering that. Who was he? In the meantime, a sleepiness, semblance of semblance of sleep came. What? Not so deep. Dozing. And he saw in a dream very beautiful same boy, and what he narrated. From this Madhavendrapuri, Ishwarpuri path came. Not only Ishwarpuri path, the roots of Bhakti. Madhavendrapuri is the whole tree. And not whole tree. And three, 9 roots were Paramanandapuri, Ishwarpuri, Brahmananda, and so many. 9. Advaita Acharya also was disciple of same Madhavendrapuri. Also, Bakreshwar Pandit, the guru of Gadadhar Pandit. Pundarik Bandyanidhi, all were in this line. Not only Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Not luckily Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to Ishwarpuri path. All knowingly they went in this line. So this line is genuine. Now some are doubting. They are the messenger of Kali. Huh? Look, a spy of Kali. You should not trust them. So we should like to be a devotee like Madhavendra. Today is also the appearance day of who was he? Srinivasa Acarya. He was disciple of Gopala Bhatta. He was in a very extricated Brahmin family. And for bringing childhood, he was so learned person in Sanskrit and Bengal. Very. And he was so honest and good character person. He first went to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Advaita Acharya, Gadadhar Pandit in Navadvip. And when he started from his village, native place, when he came nearer to Navadvip, he heard that Mahaprabhu has left this world. And all his Advaita Acharya, every has been left. Then he became so upset. He started to go for Jagannath Puri. I will meet Gadadhar Pandit. I will meet Sarup Damodar, Raghunath Das, and all others. Sikhi mighty, Madhuri Devi, Maharaj Pratap Rudra, Sadhvam Bhattacharya. Very eagerly he was going. But when he was in the way, he heard that Gadadhar Prabhu has disappeared in the उनके शोक में महाप्रभु of separation of Mahaprabhu, Gadadhar Pandit. And he has entered in the deity of Gopinath, Tota Gopinath. He heard that Damodar has gone. He heard that Raghunath Das Goswami has gone from Jagannath Puri to Vrindavan only to die. He will go there and he will jump in Jamuna, or he will go to Govardhan and from there jump. And thus he will die. But he could not. Rukshnathan said to him, and he began to live in Radha Kunda and doing so much high class of bhajan there, you know. Rupa Raghunath Pade Rahu Moras Prarthana Kare Sada. Narottama Das Krishna. Rupa Raghunath Nari and Krishna Das. Then Srinivasa Acarya Prabhu, after that, he returned and he came to Vrindavan. And he was so much upset what to do. Mahaprabhu and all his followers had done. Anyway, when he came to Prayag, he heard that Rupa and Sanatana both had left this world. Now he was weeping so much loudly. Anyhow, he went to Vrindavan and he met with Jiva Goswami. And Jiva Goswami kindly kept him with him and began to give his association and all teaching all Shastra to him. In the meantime, Narottama Thakur and Shyamanand also went to Vrindavan. And all were in the school of Jiva Goswami. After that, when they were so much matured in all kinds of Shastra, Jiva Goswami told that I want to give you all the books of Rupa and Sanatana and of myself and all other books. And you should take it in a bullock cart and go to Bengal and preach all over Bengal. Because now Bengal has become devotee-less. You should preach there very strongly. So, all the books of Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Ujjan Nindmani, Bhakti Goswami, Sindhu, and all books compiled by Jiva Goswami, of Chaitanya Charitamrita, all the books were given in the cart. And 2-3 protectors, gods, were going, and 3 boys, who Narottama Thakur, Shyamanand, and Srinivasa was more elder than both. And they used to serve him and to obey Srinivasa Acarya. In the meantime, when the cart was nearer to Bengal, in a very dense forest, some dacoits came and their astrologer told that they have a very precious jewels in the cart. And then the king of the dacoits, Hambi, was a very dangerous dacoit. He at once followed with his followers. And anyhow, when they were sleeping, anyhow taking rest, because they are all tired, in the meantime, quickly they took away, stolen the cart. And when they went there and saw that what is there, oh, only books. Oh, these are papers, not of any use, bogus things. But they kept the cart there. In the meantime, when they awoke and they saw that, oh, where is cart? And they were doing like this. What we can do? And weeping so much. Srinivasa told that you should return to Bengal, and I am here searching, and after taking book I will return. Otherwise, no. So Shyamananda Prabhu and Narottama Thakur went there, and they gave some letter to Jiva Goswami and others that books has been stolen. But in the meantime, Srinivasa was searching here and there like a beggar boy. One day he went in the council of kings, that is Birhambi, the commander-chief of all the dacoits. And he saw that in his council some priest, Brahmin, was reading Srimad Bhagavata and explaining. Oh, It seems that this king is very religious and pious, and he has some bhakti with Krishna. So I should anyhow mix with this, and I should please him, and then I will search. When the Harikatha explaining of Bhagavad was finished, Srinivasa, as a boy of only 18 years, and he stood up and told to king, "O king, I want to explain the same slokas which he has explained. I think he has not explained well." And then he began to explain. King told that, "I want to hear your explanations." And all were so learned. So he began to. What? Madhupakitava bandho maspi sangri sapatnadi. And he explained in such a way the separation mode of Radhika and Gopis and Krishna. Himself he was weeping so bitterly, and all the counselors began to weep. And he explained 3-4 hours. And quickly time passed. After 3-4 hours, when he finished one day slow, and then king himself with his all counselors went in and fell flat on the lotus feet of Srinivasa. Oh, how beautifully! We want that you should initiate us. We are all searching of a very pure, bona fide, qualified guru. I see that in the whole world. I cannot have a guru like you. You are bona fide. I have never seen a person like you, so qualified. He told that I can, but you will have to give some dakshina to me, otherwise not. If you are taking Harinam or Diksha or initiation and not giving something donation, not donation but dakshina to Gurudev, that Diksha will not be successful. Initiation will, Guru will not never want anything, but we should do. Shorten. If you are brahmachari, you cannot give, then you should give yourself, your body, mind, soul, everything. And if you grihastha, you should give anything. What is so precious and which will be useful for my Gurudev, they should give. So, he told, the king answered that I know this thing. I will give you anything you like. Then he told, I lost a full of books and very useful, like more than jewels valuable. So if you can give me this donation, then I can. King began to smile. Oh, how he knew that these books are with me and how can help? And he again fell flat on the lotus feet. Just now I am giving you. Before initiation and after initiation, I will give myself, my kingdom, my whole family, everything forever. And then at once he ordered that bullock cart should be brought here with as it was, full of books. Oh, when books were, Srinivasa Pandit fell flat and doing pranam to all the books like if they are Jiva Goswami, Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Krishna. There was the explanation of Sanatana Goswami, Vaishnava Toshini of Bhagavatam, Jiva Goswami, Laghu Vaishnava Toshini, and all the books of Srila Rupa Goswami, Ujjwal Nilmani Bhakti Sami Sindhu, all the books of Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami. Sandarbha, all these Sandarbha were there, Sar Sambhadi and all of it, Gopal Champu, all. And he became so melted. He told that you have given me life. Then he initiated not only him, his wife, his children, and his all ministers, counselors. And king gave his heart, mind, soul, and everything to him. I am your eternal. And he never disavowed in his whole life. We see in these days that you have initiated anyone and he will give you everything, and next day he will go to another guru, Sahajiya Guru, or any other guru, Brahmavadi Guru, here, there. And he will, if Gurudev tells, oh, kindly come to me, I will not come. So, nowadays a very big problem, and that is why we are not having Krishna praise. No bhakti, pure bhakti. So we should try to follow Srinivasa Acarya. And then he took all the cards and went to Bengal, nearer to Katwa, and then Shyamanand and Narottam Thakur were also called, and so many were called. And in the whole Bengal, even to Assam, and everywhere, Manipur, Bhakti was preached. He was so a scholar. Then he used to explain Srimad Bhagavatam, weeping, and Krishna with his all beloved gopis, they used to come and to give darshan. And he was a very beautiful Kirtaniya. And he has so many rag and ragini, melody. And he used to play on mridanga as if he will quickly jump. Any also Srimasa Acarya. There are some rag, Manohar Sahi and Garandhate, Manohar Sahi. So many beautiful ragini. Ragini, you know, is that. Oh, what? Sare Gama Padhani Sa, and then Sa Ni Dha Pa Ma Ga Re. Very beautiful music. When Krishna used to sing in Pancham, in 5, then Gopi followed and they used to sing in 7, and Krishna has no tune there. And then Krishna used to tell, oh, sadhu, I cannot do like you. So one of the daughter was named Hemlata Thakurani. He became preacher, very famous preacher. He was perhaps married to anyone. And she was very famous preacher. So many disciples she made. And thus she was famous. He was married, Srimarpan. But even Ramananda was also married. But Narottam Thakur was not married. But all used to give the same respect to 3. And when they used to meet together, like bosom brothers, like what? Bosom friends. We should try to follow them and to be devoted like them. If you are following only 1% even, it is enough for us. So you should be a strong follower of all. I have come here only to sprinkle their mercies to you. You should not disobey. Never doubt anything in bhakti. Only you should try to give your akhanda praise, akhanda love, whole love. Only to Krishna and devotees, not to anyone. Don't what? Divide. To any fraction. Then you will be a pure devotee. Gaur Brahman. Today will be some play. Not today. They are not ready. Then any kirtan.
Hari